Right, hello people, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Cyberpunk 2077, Part 20. Now I've got to take this guy's body. He's actually, well, he looks unconscious, he's not dead, so... But I'll drop it, as soon as I pick it up here I'll drop it, because, say, these guys, I think the trigger is basically, once you pick the body up, it triggers them, so, or maybe I have to go forward a bit, I don't know, but drop it. I'm just wondering, maybe there's a way of getting out along here that kind of bypasses these thugs. We could go over there. Let's go along here. Oh no, that doesn't work either. Come on, drop. Let's just try and stay behind cover, because out in open is not doing it. Why he's like that, I don't know. Hey, you! Come on. Come on. Ah, I'm out of bullets. Come on. It's really a joke when they're bleeding like that and they still can't be killed, you know. Yeah, it's just constant, you know. You blew it. Who actually is dead? That's the guy I was trying to pick up. No, his name was something else, wasn't it? Yeah, I put his body over there. I just remembered I actually put his body over beside where I was putting grenades. So, damn, I should have left it where it was in that. Well, let's get killed and see if I can restart it.
God damn it!
Can I go back to load? Big in Japan, big in Japan. Let's do this one. See where this takes me. Right. That's where I started the video. Now, I don't even have to touch his body there, just go along here and that'll trigger them, probably. Not triggering them. Right, let's pick up the body and just drop it and then come on. I'm dropping. Right. Now go this way. Stay down, you know. I'm not used to seeing people get up when they've been shot, you know, shot the way they have. I mean, that to me is stay down.
We settle this now. Not me!
Right, I think that's them all. Some goodies. I'm not dead yet. Right, there you go, street cred. Right. Now hopefully I can carry this body. Come on. R. Right. It's not a body, it's an unconscious person. Not even, I don't think he's unconscious even, I think he was just kind of, you know, crying or something, cowering, I don't know what he was doing, he was just kind of like, yeah, I don't know, just, hey, that's not my car. Put him in that car. It's not a body. I wouldn't say it's a. I wish they wouldn't say it's a body when he's alive. You know. Trunk. Okay. The guy was alive. He looked dead when he put him in there though. He was moving about when I was carrying him. Right, north side. Okay.
Job's done.
I see that. Well done. Excellent work. Holding in there all right,
It is.
Ariyoshi?
They need to get me.
Is that him? He got out the boot by himself, obviously. Okay, catch the tigers. Tool. Don't understand. What's that? Is that a thing I can pick up? Come on. Can't pick it up. Right, let's see what we've got here. Yeah, journal. What? Picking Japan's not been done yet. Find the package and deliver it from A to B. Simple job, huh? But then why not just book some delivery guy? And why not go through a fixer? Something smells off about this one, V. Something I've not done. Talk to Dennis. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, you're back. Now, where did we leave off?
Obviously interrupted the conversation that was going on. Early morning about the tigers would have been nice.
Something the matter?
This is all very heartwarming, but you haven't paid me yet.
I know. Here.
May this blade serve you well.
That's it now, surely. Yeah. Okay. You've got a blade. Sword. Who's this guy? What's your name?
What's your name again?
Ghost Town's been updated, I see.
Where are you from exactly?
How'd you get out of the boot, mate? You can't really get out of a boot if it's locked from the outside, you know? Must have got out the back seat of the... Must have come out from there or something. Right. Now what? I see Ghost Town's been updated. So let's see if that's going to fix the bug. It's already gone to it. So there's a few more gigs been added. Yep, it's now marked, which it wasn't last time. Just wasn't ready to do it for some reason. Okay. Come on, can I use this car? No, I can't use this car. Damn. I don't know. I've left my other car way back where that quest was, which is somewhere over there, I think. Not going to bother searching for it. I'll just hopefully get another one pretty soon. Use fast travel for this. Right. Okay.
What now?
Get you anything?
Hey, Rogue. Got the scratch.
Right, I want my 15,000.
Got the cred for the helmet job.
Fine.
Yeah, got it, I think.
Anders Hellman, flick me the deeds. 2, please. Make some room. Sit down.
Hope you found him.
Don't see that often. Determination like yours.
Johnny's back.
Must really need this guy.
Matter of life and death.
Haven't heard that for a while either. Bottle stays. Go ahead. Enjoy.
I think it's a drink to knock me out, so
Thanks,
I'll
but I'll
pass.
pass.
He's probably
What's
drugged
wrong
it.
with you?
Good stuff. Your loss. Thanks, Nix.
Queen of the afterlife. Who would have thunk?
Got a shard for
Not a
you.
word, mate.
Intel. Interesting stuff.
Date ship, let's have a look. Think she'll help?
Think she'll help?
The rogue I remember was one cold-ass bitch. But she usually went with her gut. Something tells me she thinks you check out.
Let's see what you got.
Is this going to be one of those
Your Hellman's not on
brain
any
dances?
payroll, not officially anyway. But he
Uh,
does pop up in GNT's confidential stacks. It's a Kang Tao subsidiary, Chinese corp. Kang Tao's been using them as a fig leaf for years. They're masked for more sensitive operations. All that clear?
Can you track him down?
Think you can track him down?
Getting a mark on him ought to be easy. Actually grabbing him? Another story entirely. Decrypted map of upcoming Kang Tao convoy routes.
Think Hellman might be in one of them? Thing is, which one?
Take a look at the specs on this one. A lone AV, no ground support, no linked cargo manifests either.
Weird.
Sure, Kang Tao sometimes transports stuff unregistered if they want to push it under the table, but catch the load on this AV. Already approved in the system, but too low. So definitely no cargo on board.
Huh.
But there's a passenger list. Kang Tao security detail plus 1 VIP. Transfer from Chan T.
Our boy Hellman.
That was the good news.
There it is.
So what's the bad news?
Bad news is the extraction site. Look, Night City airspace. All this.
No way to jack the transport without the NCPD picking up on it.
And here, we're too close to Kang Tao. We even give that AV a dirty look, their backup hustle will be on us. But, right here's Jackson Plains. Narrow corridor, just outside the city, and just out of Kang Tao's reach.
Guess it's your lucky day.
Dead zone. I'll grab him there.
Gonna need a native to the area. Someone who'll set up the op, cobble together the gear.
Even tracking that AV will be a bitch. Familiar with the type. Saw legacy models flying around during the war. They're mammoth, but they're quick. Plus they pack next-gen defenses. Can't take potshots at it. Not even with serious firepower. Just won't work.
It's not about firepower. There are ways, and people who know them. Or who can at least improvise on a theme.
So a native. Know any hickmerks?
Just one. Panam Palmer. She can't count on her clan anymore, but she's a true nomad. She knows those lands. And she will help you. Won't have a choice.
Won't have a choice? Does not sound enticing. Not for her and not for me.
Enticing comes at a price you can't possibly afford.
Can't possibly afford to blow this chance at nabbing Hellman.
Your operation, your call.
Got a bad feeling, V.
Can't be trusted if her clan banished her. Sorry, just not willing to pay you for help like that.
Actually, she walked away. Said it was about the family, its future, nomad ideals, blah 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 blah. I stopped listening a few words in.
Thought you preferred to know who you're dealing with.
I know enough. Besides, when someone starts spouting ideals, it's probably about something else. Power, usually. Fortunately, not my biz, not yours. Panam's capable and stands to help you. That's all you need to know.
Seems wonky to me. Nomads give the city folk, a wide berth.
Varies by clan, by the connections they have, the depth of shit they're in. But you're right. Aldecaldos are rarely willing to do biz with the city.
Panam's got a different take?
Yep, on everything, it seems.
Why's Panam gotta help me? I sense a catch. Pretty big one.
Occasionally, Panam moves merch for me. Last job? Well, wasn't a good day for her.
She run into a hitch?
Complete bust, actually. Lost the goods and her ride. Panam will do anything to get the load back. Means her dignity. I know her.
Okay. Guess I can try to help her. But if we don't know where to look, I mean...
We do. I do.
You know, but wouldn't tell Panam. Aim to play cat and mouse with me too?
My aim is to know an opportunity when I see one, and then to seize it. Say I told her everything. What do you think she'd have done? Grabbed her iron and gone on the warpath, that's what. Not hard to see how that could have ended. And there's nothing I hate more than losing good people to plain stupidity.
I'm her only chance, and she's my only chance. 2 pawns on Rogue's board.
You're quick. For a pawn.
No, V.
Fine. Let me hear what you know.
Rocky Ridge, ghost town just outside Night City. Panam knows
Yeah,
where.
I've been there.
You'll go there, get the merch back, Wheels too. Naturally, you'll call her first, sending you her deeds.
Ah, finally. Let's get out of here.
All clear. Thanks.
Good luck.
Right. Call Panam. Oh, right, let's see. What?
Oh,
I've been drugged.
yeah.
Didn't take the drinks. Got your number from Rogue.
Hey, Panam. Got your number from Rogue. Name's V.
Great. Where's that old warhorse want to kick me now?
Forget Rogue for a minute. I want to help you.
Oh, very kind. But it's far too little, far too late. So do tell Rogue she can eat my shorts.
Hang on just a
Tell
little
it to your
longer,
therapist.
Jill.
Calling
Ripper's
about
on
your
the way.
ride and the merch you lost. Interested? Or are you gonna tell me to eat your shorts too?
The rail freight yard on Bonita Street. The one hugging the city line. We'll meet there.
See ya.
Right, I could take a car here. Oh yes. Nice looking car. Right. Now we're talking. Right. Down here. So, meet with Panam. Okay. Holy. Probably ruin it. Gotta not touch anything. Don't kinda damage this car. Come on. Put the brakes on there, it was going fine. He slammed the brakes on that guy. A bit more open road here. Ooh. Right, can't go any further. Okay.
Hey, Panam?
So you're V. Where's my car?
Why does it matter? What's wrong with this one?
It's borrowed. It's not mine. I asked where my car is.
We can help each other. Rogue said so.
I might have guessed. All right. Tell me all you know. Fail, and you can run back and tell Rogue to fuck right off.
Fuck me, you always on the warpath?
Only when someone tries to jerk me around. Where the hell is my car?
I tell you, and then what? Gonna storm off? Handle it all by yourself?
That is no concern of yours. None.
Hey, come on. Calm down.
Don't tell me what to do.
Fine. Know where to find the cargo and your car. You go alone, you won't get him back. And you could lose something else besides. So let's figure something out.
What do you want?
Need to hit a Kang Tao transport. Won't be easy. Wanna know I can count on you.
Are you out of your goddamn mind?
About you or the job. Kang Tao's AV route will take it over Jackson Plains. Heard that should help us.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Gonna be a guy on board. Need to talk to him.
Fuck.
In return, info on your cargo. Help in getting back what's yours. We got a deal?
I don't know. Shit! Alright, deal. But if you want your thing done, we'll need to get my Thornton back first. So where is it?
Thought this was mostly about the merch.
Fuck the merch. With that ride, I can take any transport job in town. Without it, only thing I can move is pizza. Maybe.
Car's in Rocky Ridge. You're supposed to know where that is. Car's there, goods are there.
Nash, you dirt-eating bastard. I will strangle you.
Nash Achuma yours? He hang you out to dry?
Do not call him that.
Fine. Partner.
Former. If ever. The shift tricked me. Straight nipped my truck and the merch. Probably now aims to sell it off in Rocky Ridge. Is he ever going to be fucking disappointed?
Rocky Ridge. Let's go.
Hang on. I should think this through. Fuck. Yes. We'll need backup. We have one brief stop to make on the way.
Wanna tell me where?
Give me a sec. I should call the client. Convince them to leave the bastard hanging.
No.
Going ahead with the deal behind Rogue's back. Brave, I guess. Or fucking dumber than a drum.
Boz, hey. Nash is gonna pass you the merch in Rocky Ridge. The thing is, the motherfucker screwed me over. Boz, I will take care of it. I just need you to give me a chance. Boz, come on.
Where's the
How
car?
many times have I moved things for you? And how many times have I failed? You have my dark? Okay.
Just disappeared like that, you know?
Just don't show up.
It's
I'll
right
take
there.
care of everything. Do you even have to ask? Of course I will. Thanks, Boz. You won't regret this. Okay. I have bought us some time.
Who the hell's Boz? Won't cause us any grief, I hope.
Boz is a stand-up guy. 6th Street.
You drive for Gangoons.
Is that not allowed? Street punks need things moved. I need money like anyone else.
Gave that meathead your word and he took it?
Is that surprising? It's called having a reputation. You should try getting one of your own.
So, where to now?
The Aldecaldo camp. I need to see some of the old clan.
Don't seem too excited.
That's not your concern. I still have friends there.
Any chance they might help us? In Rocky Ridge?
That is the plan.
Rogue mentioned your friends. Said you guys stopped seeing eye to eye.
Well, since Rogue said so, it must be true.
It isn't?
You mean to irritate me.
Okay then.
It was just a hiccup. They're still family.
So it's complicated.
You might say so. Yes.
You know, used to ride with nomads too.
Truly? I never would have guessed.
Yep, Backer clan, back in the day. Didn't work out between us, so I landed in Night City.
So we've something in common after all.
Good, let's roll.
Get in.
Okay. She's driving. Good. Because I'm crap at it. Right.
Where'd you get the ride? Straight out of some driveway in Rancho?
Yes, exactly. Is that a problem?
For me, no, not at all. I mean, there's no accounting for taste.
Screw you.
How far is the camp?
Just past the city line. We'll jump on the 9 and head east.
How the hell'd you land in this mess?
I liked the color. The air freshener and booster seat came extra.
You know I don't mean the car.
What am I supposed to tell you? That I'm not about to let my partner rob me and get away with it? That my fixer made me look like a goddamn fool?
Ooh, that jerk there.
What about you? Why do you need that clown from the AV?
This particular clown's got intel I need. And I'm running out of time to get it.
So why didn't she tell me she knew about Nash?
Rogue? Do better not to wonder what her agenda might be.
God damn, I can't stand the bitch.
Guess you'll have to ask her yourself.
Oh, I'll be sure to. I'll especially ask why she told me to work with Nash, yet forgot to mention he was Raffen.
Must have had her reasons.
You don't say. Rogue won't open her mouth without weighing the for and against. What to spill and what to withhold.
This is slow. She's not going at a very high speed here. Well, smooth enough. Let's look at the map, see where we are. Yeah. This is Rocky Ridge here. Remember going through it to get that. What turned out to be a car I couldn't afford, a ride I couldn't afford. So don't know where we're headed though. Is it there? I guess. I hope not, because it's a very high one. That was the one yeah, that's the car I couldn't afford. Might be able to afford it now with the extra 15,000.
Very unwise!
Okay, we're almost there. We'll gather my guys, then ride to Rocky Ridge.
Would you look what the cat dragged in?
Is that a ghost or is it just my hangover?
Fuck you too.
What's this? Hope our little hathead gets the job done. Gluck.
And who's this?
My babysitter. V, this is Scorpion. Mitch. 2 old friends.
Hey, guys.
Hello? What brings you to these parts, city girl?
The big city got too small for her. Do you have any idea how angry the old man's gonna be when he sees you here?
I've just come by for a spell. Saul needn't know a thing.
Need your help.
With what? What's this about?
Raffin screwed Panam. Plan is to show him that was a bad idea. How bad did they get you?
Bad enough to make me sit quietly through all your bullshit.
You know, we would do anything for you, sister.
But now? Now's hard.
Seriously? You won't help?
Well, the old man told us to sit tight and get those generators back up after the batteries went kaput.
Generators? You won't help because of some goddamn generators? Is this another joke?
Really could use your help.
Not this time. We're needed here.
Fuck. I don't believe this. So you'll stay put because Saul told you to. You couldn't care less about me.
Panam. This isn't about Saul. It's about the clan. You know that.
Listen, we can't leave camp. No chance, but Saul never said a thing about gear.
Okay. Well, I'll need that rifle of yours. And some of my own stuff.
Take whatever you want.
And take care of yourself out there.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. I'll grab the gear, then be out of your hair.
Looks like you're stuck with me.
Mm-hmm.
You disappointed?
I don't know.
Bit more cash.
Maybe a little, yes.
Right, nomads for the thick-skinned. Okay, the matter's simple. Whatever you read or hear about nomads in the city media doesn't hold an ounce of water. The biggest lie banded around is that being a nomad is a job. It's not. Nomadism is a lifestyle. See, if you want to know something about nomads, all you have to do is ask one yourself. Luckily, I already know the questions because I've been asked them 1,000 times, so let's get started, shall we? Number one, why did the nomads organize themselves? Well, why not? Unite millions of people roaming around the country. Besides, if I know what you're looking for, you'll instantly know which clan a nomad belongs to. Which brings us to our next point. Nomads are divided into nations. Nations are divided into clans. Clans are broken down into families. You'll recognize them from their collars, their jackets, and decals on their cars and bikes. By the way, nomads take their affiliation seriously, so unless you want a broken jaw, I'd advise you to do the same. 2. You'll be eating dirt, or worse, if you get nomads and Raffins mixed up. Remember, Raffin Shiv are not nomads, they are pariahs, outcasts, criminals who were either exiled from their clan for doing something truly effed up, or just ordinary city criminals on the run. Raffins form packs not because it's convenient, but because they don't have a choice. Nobody in their right mind would work with them unless they somehow fit in your plans. Mostly they rob and pillage. Don't ask me why the name Raffin Shiv comes, where the name comes, the Raffin Shiv comes from. Alls I know is that apparently it means something really dirty. 3. Nomads take on all kinds of jobs. Everybody has to eat, right? What kinds of jobs they take depends on the clan or family's particular strategy. Some pick crops in a grow crop fields. Others deal with corp shipments or protect their convoys. If you want to smuggle something across the border, you go to the nomads. If you need to vanish off your pissed off creditors or shareholders, radar, the nomads will take you so far into the boonies you'll be shitting next to scorpions. You pay, they do the job. You shake hands and everyone goes their separate ways. Get it now? If you want more specifics, just grow a pair and talk to a real nomad. Good luck. Okay.
Hey, Panam, are you staying a while?
No, I'll be going again soon. We'll talk next time.
That's trouble.
Hey, Panam.
Have you brought someone new? Does Saul know?
Not your concern, friend. Will you help me with this?
I must have read this. Right, 1,000 beats a second. I couldn't believe my eyes. For a moment I thought Jessica had changed them out for faulty Kiroshis while I was asleep. But no, that wouldn't have been like her. I blinked again, no change. There I saw them, clear as day, the open flaps of Jason's chrome skull. I saw the electronic brain that, up until now, had been hidden by perfect imitation sin skin. The son of Future Tech's CEO, the boy of my damn dreams, Jason. He was an android. Shit. I sat there stuck with a dumb expression on my face, and Jason stared back with one of his own. I couldn't help but wonder now, were those beautiful blue eyes of his the same that had pierced my soul? Were they merely a mimicry controlled by some emo algorithm? Had there never been anything real behind them all those times? Not once. Alex, it's not what you think, he pleaded with a strangely authentic note of panic in his voice, and I wanted to believe him. I really did. Well, clearly it hasn't been. I replied in equal parts, anxious and bitter. Me and my rotten luck. The first and last guy I fall for, and he turns out to be a goddamn motherboard on legs. No, that's not. Jason suddenly broke off and smiled awkwardly. Wait. Did you say fall for? My cardio implant began to beat more and more quickly. My face flushed. Had I been wrong? Could this body of bolts, wires and plastic really contain whatever is left of the real Jason Cadles? If his father was able to design a synthetic heart for me, maybe he could do the same for his son's brain. The question is why?
What's inside?
A few odds and ends that should be useful. Take it. All right, that's everything. Let's go.
Okay.
Did you figure out your differences with Saul? Will you come back?
Panam, you'll stop by later, right, honey?
Next time, Ellie. I promise. So, I'm off.
Yeah, go on, go already. Call us sometime.
Keep an eye on her, V.
Put it in the trunk.
Okay.
We can go. Hop in.
So, Rocky Ridge. Empty, dusty hole in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, I heard. Natives either moved to Night City or just got the hell out.
Then you know almost all there is to know. The whole area was waiting on a new interstate extension. It was supposed to breathe new life into the town. It didn't happen, of course.
How many ghost towns you think are there? Hundreds?
Countrywide? Thousands. I drove down I-80 the other day. All you have to do is pull over after sundown. It's quiet then. And you hear it.
What's that?
The wind whistling through boarded-up windows. Tumbleweeds scratching across dry, sandy tracks. That's how towns die. Not with a bang, but with whispers and whimpers.
Were those two in the army?
Scorpion Mitch? Yeah, Panzer boys. They were on contract during the last war.
Panzer boys. Flew those huge transporters.
Scorpion piloted it. Mitch ran security. They both got some kick-ass combat implants and a stack of really fucked up nightmares.
Mitch and Scorpion seem good souls.
The best friends a girl could ask for. I'd stay in the camp too if I were in their shoes. Fuck Saul and his generators, of course. Yet the clan comes first. But I'm not part of it anymore.
Still treated you like you're one of them. They care about you.
Mm-hmm. Do you have anyone you would call close?
Not right now, no. Could just be a matter of time, though.
Okay.
Seems you got a real problem with authority.
What?
Rogue, Saul. He your leader?
Their leader.
Seemed in a hurry to Delta the hell out of there.
Let's just say Saul wouldn't have been happy to see me.
What happened?
The reason we came to California was because he promised change for the Aldecaldos. He claimed we would turn over a new leaf. But you saw it. We got a handful of tents on a heap of sand. A hell of a promised land. I wanted something different. Better. Saul's a damned coward. He'll be the end of the clan, I'm certain.
Okay. Skip.
Okay. We have arrived.
What do we do?
We get ready to greet the Raffins, and we've little time for that. We'll need to improvise. We should scout first, to look for anything that might be useful.
Another document to read. Right, build your future in Rocky Ridge. Rocky Ridge, a true paradise far from the big city bustle. A new development just outside Night City, Rocky Ridge isn't just a place to call home without breaking the bank. First units already available for reservation. A prime location or easy commute thanks to the planned freeway extension. But it's also the first exciting breath of life into the area and the headly promise of new jobs. Don't build your house on sand, build it in Rocky Ridge. Right, scan the devices in the area. 1 out of 3. Devices. What do they mean by a device? I don't know. This one? Okay, another document. The Valor mission, back to square one. The failure of the Valor mission, which undermines the progress of the LISR 3.0 program, our understanding of Exoplanet Group 9726 09 may be definitive proof that the current space race is hindering overall space exploration efforts rather than fueling them through. Noble competition. In 2060, Lagretto predicted that the pace of technological development at the time would lead to the confirmation of the existence of white holes and the discovery of a theory for quantum gravity within 15 years. Alas, those 15 years have come and gone. Perhaps if the ESA, SRC and Orbital Air try to cooperate and share information in the spirit of science for a change, rather than a torp doing each other's research, the situation today might be very different. I do not claim to be a visionary as La Lajaretta was, but I would bet my last Eurodollar that next major mission success will launch from O'Neill 1, not Earth. What do I do here? Distract enemies.
Doubt Rocky Ridge could be any deader. Everything's down. Nothing works here.
Discuss the plan with Panam. So that's all three done.
Well, have you found anything?
No dice. Nothing's up. All cut off.
Oh, we'll make it work. The Raffins will roll in after dusk. We will have a surprise ready for them. We just need to get some power flowing. Let's check the substation.
Okay.
Let's scan, transfer. Electrical device, 150 MVA. Controls power flow to the control station. Fuse box.
Found the breakers, but there's no juice on them.
Not to worry.
Yeah.
Come down. I know how to surprise the bastards. Right. So, the intersection is powered from that transformer substation, right? The switchgear on the roof. We'll flip the switch there and everything will light up like Christmas. Understood?
Fine idea. Let's get us some power. I'll look around for access points.
Great. They're likely to show up in numbers. We can't know how many. We need to outfox them, then get to my car somehow.
Relax. Got a few ideas. I'll try to play a little game with them at the intersection.
Hell yes. Perfect.
As soon as they see the lights, they'll have to check who, why, and how. Nova.
Yep. First we start up the control terminal below. The gear on the roof is a hunk of junk without it. Come on, we'll give it a boost from the car battery. That should do the trick. Wait for me by the substation. I'll bring the car around.
What's that? Right. Something in there. Can't get in. No, I need 6 out of 8. Well, I've got 8. Whatever that is. I've got 6 out of 8 of. So I need a force open upgrade or something. Something in my upgrade. You know, my sort of perk points thing. Just one of these trees. You know, the sort of speaking of which, Where is it? Here. Right, now it'll probably come under, dunno, quick hacking, breach protocol maybe? Engineering. I haven't even got this one started yet. I don't think it's quick hacking. Is it, might be breach protocol. Let's get the quick hacking done, or started off anyway. Okay. Come on. I'm waiting. Oh, she is. Right. Now what? Discuss the plan with Panam. Come on.
The panel looks to be in good shape. I'll make a bypass circuit to the power supply. That should do it. We'll just have to get it up and running.
Grab the jumper cables from the trunk. We'll boost it from the car battery.
Red cable connected.
Give me a moment. I need to hook everything up here. And done. Now the Black Rattler.
There she goes. Thought the old jalopy served us well.
Okay, I've got voltage. Start the terminal inside. And once the power is on in the building, get on that roof.
Ah.
You got it.
I'll set up on the tower.
Is this where I go inside?
We'll have the whole
Is that-
intersection on a platter. You flip the breakers when I give you the signal to do so, understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that not the door I should have gone in? But nah, just I think there's a door I was trying to get in here, yeah.
Just break the glass and dive in. It's not
Break
as
the
if someone will
glass?
send you a bill.
So I've got to go around the other side then. Or is it upstairs? That's level. I can't break the glass. I have to get a weapon or something. Okay. Okay. Another message. Eradicator. User manual. Dear user, as you know, rats, Rattus norvegicus, are the prime carriers of dangerous diseases. The Eradicator lets you deal with these lethal pests quickly and effectively. The Eradicator contains explosives mixed with poison and trace amounts of radioactive material. Even the toughest rodent stands no chance. Spread the Eradicator rounds around your house. If you wake up in the night to the sound of a wet pop, that means it's working.
Switchgear's got power.
Prime. We'll have some fun at the intersection. Let's get into position.
How do I get out of this thing? Right. Can't open that door. Gotta get above. Come on. How do I get out? I can't get out. Right.
Now we wait.
Remember, as soon as we see them, you give us power.
Raffens will come from where? Any idea?
The northeast, I wager. From the freeway that was never finished.
Got it. Cover me, just in case.
Of course. They're rolling in. And my Thorn. You see her?
Really, really hard to miss.
Let's take them by surprise. Let's try to do this quietly. If anything happens, I'll start picking them off. Sound good?
Sounds great.
Where's the son of a bitch, boss? You, wait for him here.
Get good and ready. The show starts now.
Let there be light.
Grab the car shop. The driver has it. Look for the girl with the mohawk.
Colorful bunch.
Or it's a trap.
Ready made.
Fuck. Covering you. We have to resolve this.
Ah. I think I'll stop there anyway. My hour is well up, I think. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'm going to just get to the... see where it takes me here. If not, I'll just pause it. I can't kind of... come on.
Look for the girl with the mohawk.
Colorful bunch.
Right, I've saved it, so yeah, I'll stop it there. That's enough for that one. So that was part 20. Hope you enjoyed, and yeah, that's that was a this is a big beefy level. This one, Ghost Town. So yeah, hope you can come back for the rest of it for part 21. See you until then. Bye.